Pack your bags, grab your hats and get ready for adventure. We're going on a journey to discover the mysteries of pyramids around the world, from the Great Pyramid of Giza to the Mayan pyramids of Mexico and beyond. We will explore the incredible architecture, meaning and design of these ancient monuments. We'll look at the different civilizations that created them and how they have survived over time. Let's get started on this expedition and discover the secrets of the pyramids. These magnificent ancient structures have mystified and intrigued people for centuries. Each pyramid is unique and has its own secrets and stories to tell. Let's start our journey with the Great Pyramid of Giza. Known as the Great Pyramid of Giza, it is the biggest and baddest of Egypt's pyramids and the oldest of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. It's been standing strong since the first half of the 26th century before Christ, when it was constructed by Emperor Khufu, and it's still standing tall as a statement to its greatness, with a height of 140 meters and a whopping base of 230 meters, which is almost 1 kilometer. It was built on the plateau of Giza, right next to its dad, Khufu, Greek Cheops. And while it was slightly smaller, it was made up for it in awesomeness. Its centerpiece of a super fancy funerary complex. It's the only one of the pyramid that still has a bit of its original white limestone topping, like a party art from the ancient days. It may be the smallest of the pyramids, but it sure has a big personality. The 66-meter tall pyramid of Pharaoh Menkora of the 4th dynasty, son of Khephren and grandson of Cheops, is situated in the necropolis of Giza and is full of smooth surfaces. It's a bit of tight squeeze, but with a base of over 100 meters on each side. It's still a pretty impressive sight. Did you know that the Giza plateau is just not home for the renowned pyramids of Khufu, Khephren and Mycerinus? Well, it turns out that the Giza plateau has 9 pyramids in total. Yes, that's right, 9. Not only are there 3 more Queen's pyramids, but if you look closely, you'll notice that there is a pyramid party going on. That's right, there are 3 small pyramids next to Khufu's pyramid and 3 more next to Mycerinus' pyramid. Who knew such a majestic and ancient site could be so much discoveries? It turns out that the pyramids of Giza were not built by slaves, as has long been thought, but by hired workers. Talk about a surprise. This fact was unearthed from some ancient writings that revealed the workers' schedules. Apparently, the workers even got a lunch break, something that slaves would never have been allowed to do. After, if we take a moment to analyze, if no one feeds them in a week, they would have lost their entire labor force. Not sure that would have been a very smart idea neither. But if this is really the case and the slaves, workers, were hired with all the packing adapted, working hours, adapted, salary, of course, paid leave and healthy insurance, why not? It just seems that in addition to being ancient marvels of engineering, the pyramids of Giza were also relatively progressive workplaces. How the ancient Egyptians moved those massive stone blocks to build the pyramids of Giza has been an enduring mystery for centuries. Some of the expert theories suggest that the Egyptians could have used wooden or bronze levers to lift the blocks. Others speculate that the Egyptians may have an hydraulic system to wet the sand and help the blocks float from the quarry. At the same time, it's not easy to come up with ideas for moving 2.5-ton stones. The Pyramid of the Sun is like a giant game of Jenga, except it's 230 meters tall and 225 meters long on each side. It is the axis mundi, the point where heaven and earth collide. People of Teotihuacan believe this was the origin of the world and so the pyramid is their most sacred place. But don't let its grandiose size fool you. There is a 6.5 meters tall tunnel in front of the platform and a secret cave 100 meters from its entrance to the base, where the people of Teotihuacan thought humans first came from. The Pyramid of the Moon is an impressive sight, and it's no wonder it was built to honor the god of storms. It towers over the city of Teotihuacan, standing tall and proud with its 45 meter size and 45 meter height, almost as tall as the nearby Pyramid of the Sun. But the Teotihuacans weren't content with just building a big pyramid. No, they added a little something extra. They added a statue of the goddess of agriculture from the early Toltec era, so that the gods could look down and see their own divine representation as they watched the skies. When we know how this civilization ended, I'm not sure that their representation was really looked alike and appreciated by the goddess. The Pyramid of the Feathered Serpent is a civil religious building that stands tall at the heart of the city, located in a square of 40 meters per side. It is formed by 7 bodacious bodies, each decorated with snakes representing Sipactil, which means crocodile, which in turn stand for the first day of the lunar calendar of 260 days. The pyramid has a secret tunnel and 3 chambers where the bodies of important people of the time could be hidden away for all eternity. And if that wasn't enough, behind this pyramid lies 2 residential complexes, complete with all the modern amenities. Did you know that nobody knows what the original name of this city was? Well, the ancient people who built the pyramids of the Sun and the Moon have been lost to history, since Teotihuacan was actually a name given by the Aztecs in the 14th century when they stumbled across the ruins of this majestic city. The Aztec word Teotihuacan means something like house of the gods, or place where the gods are made, so it's pretty fitting. The Pyramid of the Sun may have been the tallest structure on the planet, even towering over the Empire State Building. We can only imagine what kind of wild nightlife must have taken place on its summit. Fragments of the structure have been found, including 2 green stone steles and a 58 cm sculpture dedicated to the god of fire, who, if legend is to be believed, loved to party harder than anyone else. The proof is that no one could even remember the name of this city. Let's say that alcohol and drugs were invented much earlier than we could have possibly thought. Of all the buildings and ruins on Khephren, the Prasat Prang Temple stands out. It features a double pyramid-shaped sanctuary. It is 62 meters wide and more 30 meters high, divided into 7 levels. And it is certain that it was a temple of the state of Jayavarman IV. But Prasat Prang is much more. It is a complex that follows a linear plan with 800 meters long. From east to west is a huge entrance pavilion and with the ruins of 2 lateral towers. It also includes Prasat Crown, a red brick tower and a surrounding wall with 2 courtyards. It is said that the most mysterious part of the pyramid is a mine that is sinking somewhere. It is said that the king Khephren, Jayavarman IV, professed the cult of Mara, a Buddhist demon, and used the mine to bring his human sacrifices to the pyramid. Although they are strangely located in places that were inaccessible at the time, how did both civilizations really have the same idea? There is a very special pyramid in China, and it is not your average pyramid with its triangular shape. It is underground in the Henan region, and the so-called Zhengzhou pyramid is a bit of a mystery. It is believed to be some kind of tomb, and inside there is a cylindrical coffin that's thousands and thousands of years old. It was only recently discovered during some construction work in the area, and now archaeologists are trying to crack the case and find out what secret this pyramid is hiding. To this day, no one knows who built it or who is buried in it. The Great Jaguar Pyramid, located in the bustling center of the city of Tikal, is a marvel of the ancient Mayan civilization. Its grandeur is only surpassed by the tales of the ruler Aso Shan Kawil, who commissioned its construction back in the days of the late Classic period. It is said that after his death, his tomb was placed in the imposing temple, which served as a gateway to the underworld. The pyramid is actually called the Temple of the Jaguar because the head of this animal was depicted on its crest, although it is currently exhibited in the Archaeological Museum of Geneva. Inside the pyramid were found goods of the ancient leader, as well as his remains. This included jade objects, engraved bone pieces, pearls, fish bones, among others. The Valley of the Pyramids, also known as the Tucume Archaeological Complex, covers an area of 228 hectares. The buildings, many of them temples, are about 40 meters high and were built between 700 and 1000 after Christ. Among the pyramids are huacas, as they are lovingly called in Peru. The Calac, descendant of Neil stands out. In its surroundings, there are other huacas such as Las Estacas, La Raya del Pueblo, Las Balsasas, Huaca, Los Gavilanes and Las Glandes, all of which have been carefully constructed. Huaca del Pueblo, it is located near the modern city of Tucume, south of the Pieto Hill, and is always guaranteed to amaze you with its 30 meters high trapezoidal building, entrance and zigzag ramp, which is pretty unusual. Pyramid First is located to the west of Huaca Las Estacas, and it is the tallest of them all, standing at an impressive 30 meters high. It can be seen from miles away. But if you think that impressive, wait until you see the long pyramid. It is so big. It is practically embedded into the hill. This behemoth is an astonishing 700 meters long, 280 meters wide, and still stands an impressive 30 meters tall. Not only that, but it's got platforms, rectangular enclosures, temples, storage areas, and it's even got a ramp, so you can get to the top. The pyramids were originally built by the Lambaye culture, but there are rumors that the Chimu and Inca cultures had a hand into it. After all, it's well known that the Inca had an obsession with building pyramids. They must have seen the Lambaye's work and thought, hey, we could make this even more pyramid-y. In the area, there are 26 pyramid-shaped buildings made of adobe, clay and sand that look like they are about to topple over any second. The pyramids are architectural works all over the world. Even different cultures tend to have similarities, which makes us think a little if it is something proper to our common intelligence, or perhaps aliens are involved, even if I do not think that they would have crossed the entire galaxy only for helping us stacking pebbles. Nevertheless, there is no doubt that our ancestors stood out without the presence of technology, only with an ideal and some wild calculations to give meaning to their creations. Who knows, maybe they were having a laugh and playing a prank on all of us, we'll never know. In all cases, thanks for watching and see you soon on this same channel.